What's up guys, welcome back to the next episode of the Motorsport Manager Mobile 2 Career Mode, and Rodriguez got an improvement point, so we're going to put that on the overtaking once again. That seems to be his worst stat. And the progress of our young driver is not looking pretty good whatsoever. This guy, he broke his leg recently as well. What a noob. Well, so our young drivers aren't looking quite as good as the ones I've got in previous career modes. Right, next agreement. As we're not going to use any of these, we might as well just use the one that gives us the most up front. So that puts us over 17 million in spare change, which is pretty good. And we're doing a pretty good job. I mean, our car's dropped to the second best on the grid. Rodriguez is actually not happy. Can we get some new suspension, maybe? Buy some new suspension? I mean, the thing is, look, it takes a massive hit on the reliability. The part marketplace not coming up that good for me right now because it's just, yeah, the reliability is not looking too fresh. I'm going to build a new front wing just because I can. Should go with a reliable one. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, might as well. See if it will actually improve us a bit. Right, let's skip ahead and see what we got in the next race. Whoa. No, not for a million. You don't get one improvement point. I'm sorry, that's a little bit too much. Right, okay, so first race of the episode, is this Milan? Yes, it is. Let's go with second or above once again. Last episode was actually pretty good. Obviously, now we know both of our drivers are battling for the Drivers' Championship. We've pulled out quite a gap in the Constructors as well. But of course, it can change all around so quickly as we know in Motorsport Manager. So let's just keep our head together and see what we can do. So I'm going to go with obviously two setups like we normally do. I think this is the best way to get the perfect setup if you don't know. But let's see what we can do here in the quali. So out of pit lane, onto our out lap. Of course, this is quite big for us now, just to save as much money as possible in these last couple of races of the season because, well, not last couple, we're only halfway in the season, but you know what I mean. Just save as much money as possible because at the end of the day, we might need that when we progress to the next tier. So up to the start-finish line, Milton's not too good, or Rodriguez, both struggling here at Milan. Valdez goes to the top there with a good lap time. Right, so we'll try something radical like this. I can't remember. For some reason I feel that this is the right one to go for. It'd sort of make most sense if it was, but, you know, sometimes it's not always best to go what you think's right. Right. Problem is they're right next to each other on the track as well. And they've come into traffic at turn 1. Great. First sector, only 9 thousandths off for Rodriguez. 10 thousandths off up to the start finish line. It's P2. He held it for the last sector. Milton gained a lot there as well. That's of course the right setup to go with by the look of it. So we're going to get one. You could even get 2 more runs in, to be fair. Let's just make sure they get 1 more run in. See whether Rodriguez can snatch pole. But second and third looking much better than last time out, where we had Rodriguez starting P10 and a crazy weather condition race where everything was just, I don't know, it's just going mental, wasn't it? Milton faster in the first sector than she was last time, faster in the second. This could be a good lap from Milton in the last sector. Improves by 1,000th and only 1,000, sorry, not 1,000th, 100th of Rodriguez. And we're not going to get another lap time in, so Valdez looks like he's going to go and storm to, no, he messed up the last sector. Right, as long as no one else goes quicker than us, we'll get our P2 target, which is great. And it looks like everyone else is on their in lap, so I'm happy with that. That's another good qualifying for us. But Valdez and Eastwood Motorsport take a pole position, and they definitely look like a team that's coming into form. But can they, continually be up there? That's something that we've been good at this season, just continually being up there, battling at the front. So Rodriguez back where he belongs, I'd say. I always forget to go fast fuel modes at the start, just to go like the attack and attack. Just otherwise, we'll lose some positions. Let's just go 3 times speed as we do. Rodriguez into the lead this race, which is good. Dreyfus up to P2. Not a great start from the Eastwood boys. Valdez in P5, P6, and Johnston in P3. So that is not what they expected. So this is one of the tracks where you can, if I remember correctly, do a whole race on one set of tyres. You can see quite a few guys at the back of the grid starting on the hard compound. I mean, if we look here, 14 laps is possible on the hard tyres, but risky, but it's definitely worth a risk if you're not very quick. Milton's losing a few positions here to be fair, she's got good car condition, so I'm gonna probably put her onto the harder compound tyres in the next stint, and then she can go crazy on those hopefully. In fact, we'll probably pit her in 2 laps time. Probably on lap number 6 actually. We'll pit her now. Whoa, she lost a whole... Did she spin or something? She lost a load of positions there. That's a bit strange. That is strange. No push. There you go. Right, I go back with Rodriguez here. He's doing a good job out front. 5 seconds now. We'll send him into pit lane in this lap. He doesn't really need to do much work here. He's doing a good job out front. Cruising around like a lad. Looks like he's going to bring home another good result. But, of course, let's not count our chickens before they've hatched. We know that races generally get flipped on their head in this game. Come on, boy. P3 battling with the lads. Right, Milton's pushing as well. Quite a lot, actually, but she's going to have to get through all of the people starting on hard tyres. Sabato's crashed. Okay, mate. Right, she's done enough pushing now. She's going to have to conserve, but they've both got a bit of fuel in hand. Rodriguez, how much of a gap's he technically got? He's got a decent gap, so I'm just going to conserve because that car's not looking in great condition. So we've got Valdez coming at us here. I think what we'll do is we'll have to do that. I don't want him blowing up from the lead this race here. That would be absolutely gutting. 3 laps remaining. I'm hoping he won't retire for the next, because it goes down in steps, the car condition indicator. Hopefully the next one isn't insta retire. We're gonna have to go to back off mode here. 3%. Is he gonna be able to go to the last lap? We'll have to push with Milton just in case. I think Valdez might have a problem as well. Is Rodriguez going to be able to hold on? 3%. A couple of corners to go. Rodriguez, what a legend. Holding it off right to the end. Milton up to P5 at the end there. Wow. Johnston here sets the fastest lap down in P15. But Valdez, I think, ran into probably some sort of tyre issues there. Lost a lot of time at the end there, but happy with that. Rodriguez finishing, crossing the line with probably less than 3% as it goes down his steps, but that's pretty epic. But that means now he's got a bit of a lead in the Drivers' Championship. 4 points, 3 wins, and obviously the only win that hasn't gone to us so far has gone to Lara. Where are we in the championship? P16. Come on, lads. Right, good stuff from the guys and girls at our team to get another good result. Next up, I'm not 100% sure what the track is, but we're on a good run of form recently. This whole season's been pretty good, so I'm just trying to save as much money as possible for next season. Whoa, max potential's gone up 25. This lad suddenly becomes interesting. Current potential is 20 on the Barras. Right, let's focus on this guy then. He's suddenly got plus 25 potential, so I'm gonna focus on him. 98. That's pretty mad. Part build complete. Oh damn, it's a pretty rubbish reliability front wing. I'm just going to put it on Milton's car. She has pretty good reliability, but I'll improve a bit of her performance. Right, HQ. They're starting to tell us about possibly upgrading the HQ. Plus 2 aerodynamic bonus on both cars. I think we'll start building some of these because we'll need to build a few of these for next season. So we'll build some of the cheaper ones as we have got a bit of money in hand. Of course, we want to save money for next year's car, but I think we'll just do that for now because now we can put money towards next year's car. How much is it to put us into the Challenger? I don't think we're going to win APS in our first season, but if we put a nice substantial 7 million down for next season, that should give us a good chance of competing. I don't think we'll be champions, but will give us a good chance to be up there. Alright, we've got a new contract. Oh, we've actually got some pretty decent people here. But the thing is, their leadership's pretty bad. This person's actually performance impact 14. I'd say this person's pretty good. Sid. We'll get rid of these two actually. We need to upgrade. So let's just get these 2 people that are 3 stars and above. And who else have we got here? We've got this guy, Payne. Bringing the pain to Fenwick. Goodbye, Fenwick. Thank you for all you possibly have done. But we have now got some better engineers. Good stuff. Right, so next race weekend, well actually that's a non-race weekend I should say. What's this? Oh, was that a partnership running to an end? Yes it is. Right, money hopefully coming in soon. Wow, okay, this one looks pretty tasty. Third and above, I'll take that. We don't need to worry too much about the... What? These are mad. We're getting really good sponsors all of a sudden. Look at that, 700k. It's brought our race per race thing down to 300k. This is mad. I mean, our drivers, I'm not sure. Do they have sponsor appeal good, sponsor appeal perfect? I mean, that's one good thing about Mr. Rodriguez. He's getting near to like his prime or his peak, but yeah, fuel efficiency. Leadership or fuel efficiency? I think we'll give one to Sid. He's already lacking a bit of leadership, so we'll give him a bit of confidence boost. All right, Ardennes. Okay, this is actually a very tricky track. I think we will struggle here, to be fair. I mean, of course, we haven't put the part development in that some of the other teams may have done, because I do feel we're in a pretty good position, to be perfectly honest. Right, qualifying. Let's jump straight in. I'm not really sure, so let's just go with this. We'll obviously do different ones, as you guys know, just to make sure that we hopefully get the perfect setup before our fast lap. Looks like there'll be no rain, which is pretty good as well. Of course, we know in Belgium, rain can come at any moment, but looks like at least our qualifying session is saved from that. Right, on to our fast lap. Unfortunately, we've got... Is that me? I think I'm being annoying. My driver is being annoying and getting in the way of Rodriguez. Up to the start finish line, P1 and P3. Okay, so it looks like we've got a pretty good setup there with Rodriguez, but Chu is gone purple in the first sector. Okay, so Rodriguez, I'm happy with that. That was unexpected to step on the right setup straight away. So neutral and straight. Good. And something you guys may not know, or you may have noticed, I don't know, we'll see. But you basically get unlimited tyres in this. You don't have to really worry about conserving tyres and that sort of stuff. You know, in like qualifying, for example, you can just keep going out on new sets of tyres. I guess because they need to take out layers, because otherwise it's going to be way too complicated for a mobile game. But, you know, it's still an incredible game in my opinion. You guys know I love this game. I've gone to P2! What is this sorcery? What has happened there? Luckily I didn't get pole position taken away from me. Sabado's gone to the top. Interesting. Right, we're going to have one more lap. How am I in the top three? Like, not actually me, but my driver in the game. What is going on? What is this sorcery? Alright, so we're going to get one more lap time in here. Rodriguez. Green in the first sector. Milton, what about you? Getting stuck up behind someone. But it's purple! What? Out of nowhere. And green. This could be a pole lap. Wow, she lost a lot of time in that last sector. Oh, it started raining, lads. Give me a sec. This is not the most professional thing, but it started raining. I'm going to have to shut my windows. Apologies for that, but we are back, and wow. I'm actually more surprised that my driver got P4 there. That's quite cool. Hopefully he can have a good race. I mean, I really want to sign him for like one season. I mean, if we're not in like championship contention for next year, that is very tempting to sign him up and just see how he does, but I think he's not very good. We'll see, unless ZRT Autosport are training him up good. Let's hope they are. Right, let's get into this race then. Looks like it's going to be a dry race. 42 minutes, it says, until more sunshine, so that's a bit unexpected. Oh, typical. My driver's just dropping down like a stone. Oh no, he's up to P3. He was dropping down like a stone, but he's up to P3 again. That's pretty good. Wow, we're losing a lot of tyre percentages straight away. It's telling me a lot of things. I'm currently in P2. What's going on? Like a bit of a resurgence. I mean, they're probably going to get like a terrible pit stop or something. I mean, Debele's down in 16th, but this is quite incredible for me. I can't really believe it. My three favourite drivers in the top three positions. I can't believe it. Right, Milton under attack. Sabado's got past. Sparta's probably going to breeze through here. I mean, Rodriguez has only got a slender lead out front. Milton's lost another position here. I mean, how long do these other tyres last here? I mean, we probably could even go to another set of super softs, but we'll see how it runs. Rodriguez might be able to go onto it. Not got the best car condition, so he might have to actually. Yeah, Rodriguez has got a pretty good. He's got a pretty good gap. Yeah, let's just go in conserve mode for one lap. Milton's into Pete. Right, I need to pit Milton this lap, don't I? Just realised. Luckily, it wasn't too late. How many positions is Baldwin going to lose in the pit stop? None, because he comes out ahead of us. But Buklova jumps all of us. Wait. Good. I was going to say, I thought I nearly missed the pit stop with Rodriguez. That would have been the end of his race. He would have gone around basically a whole lap on the rims. Right. Last couple of corners, into pit lane. Good stuff. Rodriguez is going to come out just ahead of Baldwin and Buklova and Milton. That is what we call awesome, because now we've got a good position. The only problem is we've got all of these cars that started on worse tyres going to be slowing us up here, but luckily some of them are pitting in, and we've got Gerard between myself and Baldwin. It's still so funny. It's still so funny. Rodriguez setting up some purple sector times, which is nice. Milton struggling somewhat. I really want to see how this race ends up in terms of the standings. I can't believe that Baldwin's going to stay up there. Where is he? No, he's still in a good position. He's still in a decent position. Oh my goodness, Rodriguez, my man, Rodriguez, he's on 5%. We're going to have to pit him. Oh, this is absolutely gutting. 16. This is honestly mad. My driver in the game is going to win this race. I don't know what to say. This is quite an extraordinary turn of events here. Having to fix my car. This is sabotaging Rodriguez's championship position. What is going on right now? I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Milton's got to save a little bit of... Why have they pitted Baldwin again? They have sabotaged him. They have absolutely sabotaged him. That is totally not on. How have they messed up that with like... Wow. From going to nearly winning the race to going to be basically last. What have they been playing at? Milton's going to win this race though. Milton out of nowhere. I haven't been paying attention. Milton's going to win this race. Rodriguez is going to come through to P11. I still can't believe they absolutely sabotaged Baldwin's race though. He finished P15. He was going to win the race. He was going to win the race. But what? They told him to like push too much or something. Ridiculous. But I think that definitely shows that Baldwin's a good driver. Anyway, that means that we still lead the... we're still absolutely dominating the team's championship. But Milton, after all the things I've said, is somehow now leading the drivers' championship, which is just extraordinary. So many ups and downs in this career mode, but it is so much fun and it is so good to play. It's just so addicting. It's one of the few games I can just pick up and I really still love playing and making a video out of. So... that is it again, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys soon for more of this career mode. Goodbye.